Be like, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Me? 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 You ain't never seen nothing like this before, no?
Listen long enough, you can love me.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between, I am back with somebody else's hair, and guess what? It is wine and wigs day. Clink, 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 clink. It's supposed to be wine and wigs day, but I try and be responsible, and I only drink on the weekend, so please. What I'm drinking today is some green tea. Y'all let me know what you're drinking down below. Why am I leaning like this? Before we get into this brand new scalp of mine, we need to go ahead and get into a little subscribing, because y'all know I'm trying to get to 100K. By my birthday, and my birthday's in June. Y'all know I'm a Gemini. So please hit subscribe and the post notification bell just so you can see every single time I post. Because I'm coming to you every single week with brand new wigs, vlogs, Amazon videos, all that type of stuff. So now let's go ahead and get into this wig. Baby, you see this wig on my head? Like, let me open my eyes. You see this wig on my head? Have you ever seen a wig like this? Like, I've never seen a wig like this. Like, when they were like, hey, you want to try this wig out? I was like, am I a Barbie? Let's go ahead and get into this wig. I want to say thank you to ARABELLA Hair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video. This wig on my head is a 13x4 lace frontal, red, pink, purple, peekaboo highlight. Y'all, I'll explain the colors later. Don't worry about it. Peekaboo highlight jerry curly wig. This wig is 24 inches long and it is 180% density. Now, if you pop the hood on this wig, you can see as you look under the cap that the wig comes with 4 combs, adjustable straps in the back, and it comes with an elastic band sewn into the cap. And once I first received this wig, of course, when I pulled it out of the box, it had these beautiful highlights. It looks absolutely gorgeous. When I gotta tell you right now, it looks pink to me. Now it's more like a, would that be a magenta? Like, friend, what do you think this color is? And once I pulled it out of the box, I looked at the knots. The knots are really, really small, but I did think I need to bleach the knots because they were still black. And I need my knots to be bleached. You see what I'm saying? I want my eggs to be cracked. I did a little magic on the hair. No, don't look at that. This is my bad side. As you can see, this is the hairline on the wig. It got a little makeup on there, but this is my good side and my hairline. And the curls are popping, friend. Like, look, listen, watch, wow. Be like, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Me? 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 You ain't never seen nothing like this before, no? Now let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. I'm going to show you how I applied this wig and everything that I did to make this wig look more like me. Please keep on watching and I'll be back at the very end with my final thoughts and a coupon code. Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead and get started with this wig application. Baby, this one's different. She different, and I'm a little bit nervous, but we gonna work through it because I've never done pink curly before. So I'm going to go ahead and use my GEX Worldwide Wig Grip. Y'all know I refuse to do the baldcap method. It just takes too long for me. I take my wigs off at the end of the day, so ain't no way I'm doing the baldcap method. Y'all gonna get a wig cap for me every time, okay? Every time. Wow. Okay, so next I have on my wig cap. We pop that on top, and then now we get to go actually try on the wig. Now I don't think I've tried on this wig at all. Let's pop the wig on. Oh, is this a natural side part? Because I'll just go with the side part, girl. You gotta say nothing to me. Wow, this is different, y'all. So with this wig, I did bleach the knots on this unit, and it has been washed and conditioned, and it looks amazing. The hair is super soft. One thing about this wig, once we washed it, is that it was bleeding. Like, the pink was coming out. So if you have on a lighter colored shirt and you add mousse to it or add water to it, it may bleed on your shirt. Just letting you know, wear black or something. This is what the hairline looks like. Let me show y'all the hairline. Okay, that's what the hairline is giving. Oh, is that? Hold on. Girl, this wig was sideways in the first place. That was not a side part. That was a middle part. Girl, look at this lace. Girl, it's going past the, like, what are we talking about? Whose hairline is this long, baby? It's giving, you can put this thing on an elephant. Put Put it on a camel. No, camels still got short heads. What we're gonna do next is tint our lace, because I think that you can look at this lace. If I hold it to my forehead and I still see it, and it's giving very much lanai on my forehead, we need to go ahead and tint this lace. Now, it's giving screen door, okay? You can see it. So I'm gonna take my, yes, I have my lace tint spray. I'm gonna find a new lace tint spray because the reviews on their customer service and all that type of stuff is not good. But I bought a whole bunch of these, so I'm gonna use them. So this is the Flawless Illusion Killer Derrick Lace Tint Spray in the color medium brown. And what we're gonna do is tint the lace, okay? Now this wig comes, that's why it fits so well. It comes with an elastic band on the inside, which is really, really nice. So it has that thing fit real secure like. But what we're gonna do is tint this lace and get this lace to the color that I like, which is closer to my skin tone. So what I like to do is, I'm just gonna spray inside the cap like this. I'm not gonna turn it inside out. I lied, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna take the lace tint spray, I'm just gonna spray inside. Oh girl, it is, what a powerful spray. Oh, it's getting all on my legs, all over my desk, girl. And after I spray the lace tint spray into the cap, you can see the color is distributed. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little brush. I'm gonna use an old brush with a little bit of color on it because I really need this to tint, because I don't feel like this lace is my skin tone at all. So I really need to make sure this color is distributed on Miss Mama's, okay? And you can see that color is rich, baby. Oh, I love that. It's so satisfying. So next I'm gonna take my Dyson blow dryer with the diffuser attachment, and I'm going to blow dry this on high and warm to set in the color and make sure it sticks, okay? So the lace tint is set and the cap is warm, baby. Oh yes, it's warm and it's cold in my house. So I can just go ahead and put this on and use it as a head warmer, okay? Ooh. Oh. But y'all see that? Y'all see how that, you can't even see the lace anymore? That's what it needs to look like. Now that that is complete and we have tinted the lace, is this even? Like what? What I want to do first, I'm gonna flat iron the hairline backwards, and then I'm gonna go in and pluck some of this hair out, because as you can see, like, it's pre-plucked. Like, don't get me wrong, it's pre-plucked, but is it pre-plucked enough? But I have to flatten the hairline first to see what I'm working with. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my She Is Bum. Why did I point at it like that? I know what it is. Okay, so this is a She Is Bum collection hair wax stick. I got this from, did I get this from Amazon? Either way, you can get it from Amazon. So I'll leave a link for it down below, but it's just a wax stick. I gotta push it up from the bottom. I'm used to the twisty thing on my ZLA wax stick, so, but it's giving push pop. Like if it was orange, this thing would be in my mouth. So I'm gonna take this wax stick and I'm just going to apply it to the hairline. And what I like to do with my wigs is, why am I breathing so hard? What I like to do with my wigs is flatten the hairline backwards to make the wig look a little bit more realistic and to get the hair out of the way so the wig is easier to apply. Because I be feeling like when the hairline's in the way, I'm over here fighting for my life, windmilling hairlines. Like, I'm not trying to do that. This just makes it a lot easier. So, and I'm gonna take my Red by Kiss hot comb. This is on the hottest setting, so you know what I like to do. I pull my wig back on top of the wig grip, and to protect my forehead, because I don't know how y'all be playing them games, but I'm not playing them games. And I'm gonna take the hot comb and I'm just gonna go in and boop, flat. You see that? Like, come, ooh. I'm not plucking nothing, girl. It's kind of like vacuum lines. I like those little lines right there. It reminds me of like when you vacuum your living room and you get those lines. That's what it's giving. It's so satisfying to me. If I don't get those lines, I'm not satisfied. I'm not happy. So I'm just gonna go in and flatten. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and I'm just gonna do the same thing here and just flatten it backwards. Make sure it's flat to the head and ready to go. You see? There we go. There we go. Flatten it, flatten it. Oh, it's hot. Oh, baby, it's hot. Ooh, I'm probably flat ironing my hair under this too, girl. This thing hot. Oh my God, why is it so hot? This has little ridges. So I guess it's supposed to help with flattening. I don't know. It said it was like combs on both sides, but that's not a comb, girl. That's a ridge. But I wonder if it helps. I think it does. And I like to use this side to like reinforce the flattation on the situation. Shout out to Wendy Williams. So it's flat. Y'all see like, ow, dang, that's hot. Oh my God. So I'm gonna pull this forward. Y'all see the difference? Like, look at that hairline. Like, it's giving very much Sonic the Hedgehog. What's the magenta one? Knuckles. We got the stripes we want. So all I need to do now is cut my lace. Now, where are my scissors? I'm gonna take my little clips and I'm gonna pull this hair back and out of the way so we can go ahead and cut the lace. As you can see, there is excess lace on here. Like, my hairline don't stop at my neck, okay? I wonder if that's supposed to go behind the ear. I don't know, is my head shape weird? Cause like, why? Okay, so when I have extra lace like this, I like find the top of my ear. So I know I'm gonna have to cut like right here, and I just wing it, girl. I just cut it. If you cut some of the hair right here, it's not a big deal. I used to think like, oh my God, how do you cut off excess lace? What if I chop the hair, girl? It doesn't matter, you won't see it. Okay, obviously I'm struggling right now, so I just cut straight back. And then I cut. Why am I struggling right now? Am I right-handed today, or like what's happening? Okay, there we go. Boom. So you're gonna cut off a little bit of hair, girl. Save it for baby hair, save it for a bang, save it for whatever you want to, but I'm gonna throw it away. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Just cut off the excess lace. And then, I kind of don't cut straight back though. I cut like at an angle. So I see the top of my ears right here. So I'll cut like this. I'll go upwards like that. And then cut back. Cut back to where the lace is, or the cap is, where it stops, and then I cut downwards. Oh, okay, girl. So all I have to do now is cut this off. I cut off my lace before I apply my wigs because I just don't know how to do it any other way. This is the easiest way to do it for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut. I'm gonna start from one end to the other, follow along the hairline, but make sure I do a zigzag sort of motion. So I need to pull my mirror closer to me. I'm gonna take this and then just, you can get like one of those jagged scissors, but I don't like using those. I've never used it, but I know I don't like using it. I'd much rather just use some shears because it gets a sharper cut, and then I can just zigzag it across. Just flicking the wrist like this. Just keep going. Oh, girl, I done cut into the hairline, I think. Oh, okay, I'm gonna pay attention to what I'm doing. But as you can see, I'm just zigzagging. We both still young, so what's the rush? The night is young and we not drunk enough. You'll come around if I don't do too much. We had our downs, but we had way more ups. Let's make love. That be the reason that you always hit me up. Okay, y'all, so I done cut the hairline. And the one thing that's challenging about this lace is that the shape of it is a little bit different. So I had to cut some off. Like I had to cut some of the front off. I don't know if you saw, but I had to cut a little bit of the hairline off to make it look a little bit more realistic. I hope this applies well. But we still gonna try it anyway. This ain't my first time at the rodeo, girl. I've had laces like this plenty of times. So I wonder if I should like chop in like some, like a little bit more of a hairline. Like maybe. Okay. I feel like that was a little helpful. So let me chop in a little bit of something. Okay, I'm gonna chop in like some little pieces, like chop out some of the hairline to make it look less straight across. Ooh. And see what I get. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I should leave well enough alone because I'll be doing a lot. Y'all know how I do. just like a cutting out like a tiny little triangle or something, so it don't look like a ski slope, you know what I'm saying? It did something, but it didn't do nothing. So I'm gonna take my Even Wonder Lace Bond and I'm gonna spray this directly on my forehead and pray that it don't run down my forehead like sweat. Y'all know how this lace bond be doing. Now this stuff is thicker than like Got To Be Glued spray, wig dealer spray, so it does do a good job of like sticking to your forehead. So I don't know. Just gonna spray it onto the forehead and pray. There we go. One time, and we're gonna let it sit. I'm gonna go in a second time. So I let that dry. I'm gonna go in the second time, then apply the hairline, apply the lace, apply whatever I'm talking about. So I'm gonna let this sit for a second, and we're gonna let it get tacky. So you can tell because your finger just like starts to stick. It's starting to stick, so then I'm just gonna pull this part forward, position it to where it needs to be. Oh, I didn't even know that lace was coming up like that. Oh well. And ooh, not my forehead, being Teresa Giudice Small. What's her new last name? Oh girl, that forehead a little bit low. But this is where we at, girl. I can't pull this back any further. So I guess we having a low forehead today. Oh my God, some of that lace is not even down. So if some lace is lifted, I like to take my Even spray and spray my brush. Spray my little rat tail end. I let the product dry a little bit, like wait till it gets sticky. And that's when I would like go in and reapply in those areas and just lay the lace down, like so, like that. And we back in business. I'm gonna go in on this side and do the same thing. Spray the product, lay down the hairline, and we'll be good. Then we can move on to baby hairs and making this hairline look a little bit more like a hairline and less like a Barbie doll, because I don't know why I cut it like that. Okay, y'all, so the hairline is looking like much better than I even thought. I've never done like the little cut ends to my lace to make it look like a hairline, but baby, it's changing the game. I'm gonna start doing this from now on. But I am gonna do some baby hairs, like little light baby hairs. Y'all know how I do my baby hairs. This light is really bright. In order to do the baby hairs, I'm going to take, where's my comb? Okay, so I'm gonna take a comb and I'm gonna part baby hairs. I'm not gonna put them right here. I'm gonna put them like right in this area, right here. Yes, I'm gonna lay it down like right here. That's cute. I'm gonna pull this piece of hair back. Y'all know how I like teeny tiny baby hairs, but not too small, because then it's just gonna look like an eyelash just stuck to my forehead, and that's not what I'm into. You know, it's not the vibes. Yeah, I feel like that's cute. I am, although I didn't pluck the hairline, I am gonna pluck the baby hairs. I had tweezers, honey. Did I knock them on the floor? Okay, now we can do a little pluckation on the situation. Let me turn it down a little bit. It's a little bit too bright. Okay, so with my baby hairs, I just like them to be a tad bit smaller, not too thick. So I'm gonna take my baby hair brush, my tweezers, and just pluck out some of the hairs. Because the more like natural looking they look, the better. Go ahead and take my scissors and I'm going to cut my baby hairs down. I like short baby hairs, so I'm gonna cut them short. So I'm gonna take the baby hair brush. So I'm gonna use my Got to Bleed Glued Invincible Gel. The reason why I like to use gel is because gel doesn't really lift my hairline like, you know, people like to use, what do you call it? Mousse. If you use mousse when you don't use glue and it's a glueless install, girl, it's gonna lift your wig. So I like to use gel. This is water-based, but it doesn't lift my lace. So I like to let the product dry a little bit on the brush, make sure it's not too wet. And I'm going to lay down these hairs. Oh, they're still a little bit long though. So I'm just gonna brush it forward. Like brush those baby hairs forward first. And I'm gonna trim it one more time because these are way too long for me. I don't like it. Cut them down one more time. You see? Ooh, the long hairs everywhere. And then I like to take the hair like behind the baby hair and just kind of swoop it a little bit like that. So it like the baby hair can go into the hairline and give realistic. You see? We're also gonna do the ear tab as well. Girl, I'ma definitely need micellar water and I need to clean up this hairline before I put on my elastic band because baby, it's looking real crazy and shiny over here. And I'm gonna take my scissors and cut this down as well. Y'all know I love a good sideburn moment, but I'm not gonna have sideburns today. So I'm just gonna, there we go. I'm gonna lay this part down as well. I'm gonna let this dry up a little bit. This stuff is like really like icky. There you go. See that? Very tiny, very small baby hair. Not too much. It's a baby hair. Like little itty bitty baby. And then I'm gonna take the excess and just kind of flatten this part up here just to make sure this part doesn't move. Or I like for my hairline to be flat. I don't know about y'all, but I like for my hairline to be flat and a little bit shiny. Like it be doing a lot, but it ends up working out in the end. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side and then I'll be back to do a little bit of hairline cleanup and use my elastic band to melt this down. So let's keep going. So as you can see, the baby hairs is down and I feel like it looks good, but I need to clean up like lace tint. Girl, it's a mess on my forehead. It's a mess. It looks like a garden. It's just dirt everywhere. And I used to use water. Water doesn't do it, okay? I like to use micellar water. This is the Mega Mushroom Skin Relief Micellar Water. Now, you can use any micellar water. This is just the micellar water that I have. And I'm just gonna, like this is hard to find micellar water. Girl, I had to look high and low for this micellar water. So I'm gonna take it and the Q-tip and just go across the hairline and clean up any shininess, any of this brown lace tint that I just got just hanging out, girl, looking a mess on my forehead. Let's see if I can take some of that off. Ooh, it's looking so much better. So I'm gonna do that all the way across the hairline and then we're gonna melt the hairline down using the elastic band that they provided to us. Okay, so next, now that's cleaned up, I can use my ARABELLA elastic band that they provided for us, girl. And I'm going to melt this hairline down. wrap this around our head real tight. Okay, so this is the Arabella elastic band, and I'm gonna leave that on the head while we style this hair, cut it, and get it moussed up and ready to go. Okay, so next we're gonna go ahead and cut the hair, because I'm noticing although this hair is really, really soft, the ends are a little bit dry, like they're popping. Like, y'all hear that? Like, I need to get rid of that pop pop. Okay, I don't want it to sound like popcorn when I'm walking around. So okay, I'm just gonna take my rat tail comb. We have to comb out these curls. We're gonna add mousse to it anyway, so I'm just gonna comb out my curls. Ooh, y'all hear that? Girl, it's a snap crackle up in here. I'm just gonna take my scissors and I'm just gonna cut some hair off the bottom first. That's where I like to start, and then I like to get into doing the layers. So, and girl, I don't really think too much about it, to be honest, because it's curly hair. So you don't really gotta worry about curly hair like that. So, girl, just cut it. Don't even get scared, girl, just cut it. Nah, well, if you don't know what you're doing, don't cut it. But I don't know what I'm doing, so cut it. So next, all I'm going to do is do a few layers. As you can see, like the hair at the top, it still has the same sort of ends. So this is what I like to do. This is how I cut, okay? Take this little triangle section like this. And I'ma like that on both sides. And I'm gonna cut, sometimes I cut like into an angle, or sometimes I just do this and I cut in the front. And I think I'm gonna cut in the front today because I feel like it. And that's my business. Shout out to Tad. I'm gonna take this hair and I'm just gonna chop off the bad ends first. And then, so now I cut the front, right. Okay. Like this, I'm gonna, what do you call this? What do you call this cutting? Cap cut. Snip cut. What do you call this cut? Point cut. There you go. I'm gonna take this part, flip it back, and I'm gonna cut one more again. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing it like this. I'm gonna cut off like another inch. And I'm just gonna point cut one more again. And I think that's all I'm gonna do, because I don't want to do too much, because it's gonna look real foolish if I do too much, right? Right. And it's probably looking foolish now. No, it's not. Well, okay, so after this, I'm going to section the hair and we're gonna use that top part as a guide, and I'm gonna angle downwards. So I'm gonna work from the front. Like, is this making sense to y'all? I don't know what, this is how I do it. I'm not a stylist. It is obvious that I don't know what I'm doing, but this is how I cut because I just want the layers without all the guesswork exactly, because I really don't cut that well. So I'm gonna start from here and then angle downwards. So I'm gonna bring this hair forward a little bit and see if I can get a better gradient like right here. Just the hair in the front. Or I could just like not cut hair, because I always say I don't know what I'm doing, but what fun is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take another big old, girl, I'm gonna take a big old section because I don't feel like playing with these. And I'm just gonna chop right into it. I'm gonna take a big old section. I keep leaning because I'm looking at my little mirror. I got this travel mirror in front of me. I'm just gonna cut downwards, okay, like so. I feel like that's giving layers, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Like this side is already cut, so I can use this as a guide. So I'll do the same thing on this side. The parting situation is, yes, girl, the way I bleach these knots, baby, baby. Okay, so next we're gonna need to go ahead and add our mousse, and baby, we'll be done. Like, this actually wasn't that bad. It actually was pretty quick. How long did this take? Wait, so far 2 hours? In order to mousse down the hair, I'm gonna do something a little bit different because I'll be working in small sections, and I always tell myself like work in larger sections, and then I don't. But I need to start doing that. So I'm gonna do this. I'm going to saturate the hair first with water. This is a continuous spray bottle. These continuous spray bottles be molding up the water. The water be all molded and stuff. Then my hair be molded. I be molded because it's molded. You know, it's just a mess. So I'm gonna add water. I'm not sure if this is gonna dye my shirt because this, oh, not me spraying my hairline. I'm just gonna add the mousse to the hair first. I mean the water. So this is just water to saturate the hair and make it a tad bit easier to add the mousse. I should take off my ring. I should do this side, add the mousse. All over the hair. So I let the water, I'm gonna let this water sit. So I'm just gonna take all this hair and wrap it up into a bun. Like so. And let that water just sit in there. Sit right there, okay. And on this side, girl, this hair already done dried up. What's going on? So I'm gonna take some mousse. The mousse that I like to use lately is this mousse. I'm gonna show you, but I'm gonna work in larger sections because like I always say, I don't have time, but I do have time, but I don't. I just like to not take as long as it used to, girl, because I would be in here struggling. So I'm gonna take this mousse. Like I said, this is the Mousse Def Texture Foam. You can get it from Target, Amazon, your local beauty supply store. Girl, I've gotten it everywhere. It's available everywhere. So I'm not sure if it's at your beauty supply store, but it's at mine. So what I'm gonna do is work, ooh, girl, it's a really, really thick mousse. It has a lot of product. Well, it has a lot of stick to it. It's kind of sticky. But if you want really good curls, baby, this can give it to you. Oh, it'll get you there. So I'm gonna take my Evolve 572 brush and I'm just going to brush through. Oh, my hair. So I'm gonna work all the way up till the top of the head. So I think I'm gonna work in what, maybe 3 or 4 sections to get this hair going. But I'm gonna concentrate, like most of my product is gonna be at the top and at the front because that's where I want most of my definitions. So I'm just gonna take bigger, larger sections and just work on these. And then we will be back, friend. We're almost done. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished look. What do you think? What do you know? What do you think? It's giving. I decided to wear a green shirt because I felt like a Barbie, right? Not my little bra. I should have worn my push-up. I love the color. I love the curls. I was actually a little bit nervous because I thought the curls would, like the peekaboo highlights would be more like, not peekaboo, like red light, green light, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that makes sense. That's what it looks like in the back. Can y'all see? Because I'll be thinking I'm showing y'all something and I'm not showing y'all nothing at all. Let's get into the hairline as well because I love for y'all to see the work I done did. Okay, cut a couple of triangles in your hairline and you got yourself a nice realistic look. It's a little bit straight right here. I should have cut some triangles right here, but it's okay. Let me show you this baby hair though. That is the cutest, most realistic baby hair I've ever done in my life. Like, get into it, ma'am. Y'all tell me what you think down below. But let me tell you what I think. Pros and cons. Pros, I always start with the good. The pros are that the hair is very, very soft. I actually did end up loving the hairline. It doesn't need to be plucked. It is a little bit thick. That'll be the cons, but it still looks realistic. The hair is, like I said, the hair is soft. And the peekaboo highlights are like really, really well blended. So if you do want to do a little bit of a pop of color for fun, it's like a really, really cute option. Or even if you want to wear this to work, it's not going to be like, whoo, girl, pink hair. It's just like, oh, okay. Now, as far as the cons, the lace was a little bit too long. You're able to cut it off, so it's not a big deal, but it's a little bit too long, and the shape of the lace needed a little bit of customization for me, for my head shape. I had to cut into it to make it look like more closer to my hairline and not give me that teeny tiny forehead. Y'all know I don't like making my forehead look too small. Don't look right. The cap is a little bit big, and this could be a pro or con. I don't like the elastic bands in my wig. I'm not an elastic band girl. It gives me a headache, but this has an elastic band and it is too big for my head. So if you have a normal size head, because I feel like I have a very small head, like it's really, really tiny, this will be good for you if you need an elastic band that's already installed. But I think that's everything. Y'all tell me what you think about this unit down below. I want to say thank you to Arabella Hair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video. Of course, I'm going to leave a link down below if you'd like to purchase this wig. I also will leave a coupon code down below because I'm not going to leave you, okay? I ain't going to leave you without a coupon code. I feel like it's rude. So I'll go ahead and leave a coupon code down below for you as well so you can get some money off of your purchase. And that's it. I want to thank you all so much for watching and vibing with me. Y'all tell me what you think. Would you wear pink highlights? Are these like more seamless for you? Because it's giving seamless. Anyways, I love you all. Oh girl, I got a green tea scent. Oh my God. Anyways, I love you all and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.